did see them earlier this year, but we were playing really well at that time. So, we got to worry about our side of the net, and this time of year you got to worry about getting better.
Coach, what are the expectations for your girls tonight?
Yeah, just try to execute. Hopefully, work on the things that we've been working on at practice. We felt like Friday night was the best we've looked all year in a game or practice, and so I'm hoping to see that put on the floor tonight.
If the girls get ahead early, could we see some of the backups, especially with playoffs on the horizon?
It's the last thing in the world I'm thinking about. I couldn't tell you. We'll see how the game flow goes, and kind of go from there. We're missing Ella Brewer tonight, so that's going to put at least one more kid on the floor, if not two, depending on our rotations there. So anyway, yeah, I haven't thought that far ahead. We'll just kind of see how it goes. I'm worried about us playing well. That's where my first thoughts are.
Coach, home cooking, what does a win mean here tonight in front of the home crowd, especially on pink night?
Yeah, I just, I don't know if it means a whole lot to me. I mean, hopefully for the girls, they want to end the senior campaign, at home in the regular season with a W. So it'd be nice, and be nice to start getting a little bit of momentum for sure.
Head coach Josh Hershey of the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Good luck to you and the girls, Coach.
Hey, you bet. Thanks for being here.
Matt Thurston, Skeeter pregame.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like the PRB Activities page on Facebook for information on Booster Club events and fundraisers. The Booster Club could use your help with great events and fundraisers, all giving back to the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information, email prboosterclub1@gmail.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month, 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Booster Club and all its members.
Back, it's your boy Matt Thurston here on the Skeeter 101 pregame with Coach Ken Solares of the Upsala. Coach, how are you and the girls feeling tonight?
Well, I tell you, we're ready. We're ready to play. I gave them last Friday off, and just to say, give them a little break before the end of the season playoffs start and this and that. But as far as attitudes are concerned, I feel the girls are really ready for tonight. So I think we'll play well.
Coach, you're on a bit of a slide. What are the keys to turning it around?
The keys are consistency with the coaching. I think you need coaches to stick with the program. And I had coached in Upsala previously for 28 years. And then with a 12-year break, I was coaching the last couple of years up at Brainerd at the varsity level, JV level, excuse me. But they've been switching coaches in Upsala. It seems like just about every year. I think they've had like 7 or 8 head coaches since I've been gone. And that makes it very difficult to build a program. And so they'll need consistency in the coaching staff here. And thanks to our JV coach, Denise Cheney, and our junior high coach, Dan Cheney, who've been with the program for many years, they have put a lot of effort into keeping this program going. But I think what they need is consistency at the head coaching level.
Coach, Pine River-Backus is known for serving at setters to try to get you guys out of system. How do you guys feel on combating that system?
Well, let them serve at our setter because I have her dig quite a bit, and she receives the serve pretty doggone well, and I have multiple setters. We have a lot of girls that will take the first set and then become a hitter next. But my setter is a good ball handler, so let it come.
Coach, what are the keys for the starting 6 to get ahead and get a fast start?
Well, our MO this year has been a slow start to every game. The last couple of games have been a little bit better. So I think our hitting, we're going to have to be able to put the ball down on the floor. And if we can do that consistently, I think that's going to be our key. We dig pretty well. We pass pretty well. Hitting has been an issue for us for the whole season so far, but it has improved, though. So maybe tonight we'll put it all together.
Coach, your first year back, you said that your JV coaches have been here for a while. Where are you at versus where you want to be in the campaign at this juncture with playoffs on the horizon?
Well, we're at probably not the beginning stages, but I'm trying to put in an up-tempo offense. And with that in mind, we're doing some difficult setting. We're doing some difficult hits, running some difficult plays for these girls at least that have never seen it before. And that has caused some of our inconsistent play, slow starts. But we're going to stick with it, and we'll see what happens the rest of the year. They are catching on, and certainly this is going to be a big plus in starting next year. I think they'll already have this system in place and just get better at it. So we'll stick with what we're doing.
Coach, what are the keys to them buying into your system and getting it going?
Well, I think I had some credibility. I know going into this being with 28 years of previous experience, what extra 2 up in Brainerd, but anyways, so the credibility of the coach does play into this too, and we were successful, very successful in those 28 years. I think Upsala had 21 or 22 consecutive winning seasons. So when the girls knew that I was coming back, I think that was a little bit of credibility there. So they bought into what I was trying to do with them right from the very beginning. And their attitudes have been amazing. They are a fun group. That's the type of group type of players I have is I want to try harder for them. And they have bought into what I am trying to do with them. So I think I'm very happy with the progress so far.
Coach, your wins seem to come during tournament play or on the road. You're here in Pine River-Backus. What would a win mean for you and the girls here?
Well, I'd say this has got to be a big confidence booster if we can pull one off tonight. And then we have our tournament coming up on Thursday, and then it's the playoffs after that. But with Pine River, they're one of the top-seeded teams in our section, and they've had such an outstanding program here year after year. So if we can pull one off tonight, I think the girls are going to look at that and say, hey, maybe we're improving, huh? Maybe we're getting this thing together. So it would be a big plus for us.
Absolutely. Coach Ken, good luck to you and the girls tonight.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Skeeter Pregame, Matt Thurston. We'll be right back.
Tomorrow is happening right now. Today, more than ever, the world needs safe, secure, sustainable, and affordable sources of energy. That's why Enbridge is advancing new technologies to reduce emissions.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like them on Facebook for events and fundraisers.
Energy future. Tomorrow is on. Enbridge. Life takes energy.
Welcome back. It's your boy Matt Thurston here on Skeeter 1015 and yourliveevent.com. The girls are getting audio logo ads like that. Not touch stuff. I think I might be touching the wrong thing here. Regardless. It's your boy Matt Thurston here. Let's run through the starting lineups. I was supposed to, let's see here. See, I don't know what boss is talking about. They are getting ready to do lineups. We will do lineups as well. Doing the national anthem.
Communities prosper and grow when you bank locally. Everyone benefits. First National Bank has been serving the Lakes area since 1902, with their focus being on their customers and our communities. They are your hometown bank with hometown pride. First National Bank wishes all the area sports teams the best of luck and are happy to help bring you the live coverage. First National Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 branches from Walker to Baxter. Visit www.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC. Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 41 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all their surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at schruppexcavating.com.
Anin Bushu Indigenous Kazo, Ewido Wamatang, Miigwich. Hello, all my friends and relatives and white people. Welcome to the broadcast. It's your boy Matt Thurston, a card-carrying member of the non-removable Mille Lacs Band of Ojibwe. We are in Pine River-Backus tonight as Coach Hershey and company are getting ready to take on. Thanks to Station 371 for the pregame. Restock on food, fuel, and bait at locally owned Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Station 371 has bait and tackle, quality Cenex gasoline, and it's the only area fuel station with the kerosene and the off-road diesel. Station 371 in Pine River. Valerie Ann's Family Foods. Place your order with Valerie Ann's Family Foods in Ossipee, featuring breakfast, lunch, and their famous single-serve dinner. Pick up one fresh for tonight or stack up with frozen entrees for the week. Valerie Ann's Family Foods in Ossipee between Cross Lake and Merrifield on County Road 3. The starting lineup is brought to you by Valerie Ann's. And they look like this. For your Pine River-Backus Tigers, it will be the usual suspects in Cassidy Barstow, Kaylee Johnson, Mimi Bukers, Ella Dahl, Lily Barkus, and Caitlin Riley, and Ariana Burns. You will also see Leah Evelyn. As Coach Hershey said, no Ella Brewer tonight. For the Upsala. Oh, look at this. They got official volleyball signals. Oh, I'm keeping this. Oh. Play picks courtesy of Referee, www.referee.com. Oh, look at this. Ball touch. Oh, yeah. See, if I would bring my rule book in instead of just buying books for the Upsala Cardinals, they got the U. Number 1, Corin McDermott, Sierra Benz, Samantha Pilarski. Their libero will be Dakota Soltis, Lydia Coquette, Isabel Ripplinger, Hannah Heesen, Zoe Lenners will round it out. Hannah Heesen is an outside hitter. She's number 8, and she got a lot of serves in practice and whatnot. So I'm kind of thinking, maybe how do I lose a pencil? I didn't even go anywhere. Nah, you know what? Your boy has always got an extra pencil right here. So service will go left to right. Let's see. U and PRB. Let's see who's getting the serve. Both liberos check in and out. So it'll be Pine River-Backus. They will be serving first right to left. It'll be Caitlin Rhea right to left as she is the libero on your dashboard or at your dining room table, wherever you may be. And this one's an ace for Pine River-Backus is Rhea. So serve 2, Upsala goes ahead and gets it back over. And here comes Mimi Bukers and company. Bukers. Johnson tries to get it over as Ella Dahl. Here it comes, number 21, Ariana Burns. She gets it over. And number 7 for is Isabel Riplinger. So that'll make it 1-1. And let's see, she's number 20. Here comes Bukers. He'll get schmucked back. Riley. Now Johnson. And, oh, excuse, yeah, Johnson. And then Barstow. So I'll make it 2-1. And give serve number 2 back to Riplinger. Here it comes. Burns. Burns is able to get it. Here comes Hannah Hazen. Hazen. Burns thought she was going to get a free one, tried to do it and couldn't. Didn't get high enough. So 3-1. Riplinger, service again. It'll be Riley. And now it's 3-2 as Ella Dahl goes back for service. 3 steps and a hop, and she's got an ace. That'll make it 3-3. All right, man. This is as hard as I can go. On the meter. 4-3 for Pine River-Backus Tigers. Oh no, 4-3 for the Upsala, excuse me. Service error on that last play. And the power hit by Ella Dahl. So number 3 for Sierra Benz. Hannah Hazen. Dahl. Johnson. Burns schmucks it over. In system coming back. No dice. As Haley Ludke can't get it over the net. That'll make it 4-4. Make it 5-4, excuse me. And Riley, smart enough not to touch it. They send back Mimi Bukers for service. Johnson, here it comes. Cassidy Barstow. Too much oomph, and it goes outside. So here comes serve 1 from Samantha Polarski. Also stepping in is Genevieve Rozek. Dahl, Barstow, Burns. 2, Hannah Hazen has to set it. Riplinger gets it over. Leah Eveland in there. Burns gets it over. Also Margaret Crimmin is in the mix. And that'll make it 6-5. 7-5. Evelyn to Burns. Bristow sends it over. Bristow, Burns, and become a wall. And Coach Hershey will take a timeout as it's 7-6 now. Serve number 1 coming up for Pine River-Backus. It's your boy Matt Thurston here on Skeeter 101.5.
There are many things to consider when buying a used appliance, like reliability. Will it work in the future? Or after a few days, does it sound something like this? Call Wides today, Brainerd's most trusted name in used appliances. At Wides, the sale doesn't end when you walk out the door. They have factory-trained technicians and in-home or in-shop service to serve you better. Give them a call at 829-5292. The name to remember in used appliances is Wides.
So welcome back. Coach Hershey took a timeout, 7-6 here. As Ariana Burns will take I don't know. 7-6, Burns, right to left. Ipslinger, he's in. It'll be sent back over by Rozek. Here comes Cassidy Bristow in the middle, and it's going to be called in the net. 4 hits, they're going to say. So that'll make it 8-6. And give. Why can't I just do this? Like this. Watch this. Like this. Corin McDermott on service. Left to right. Here comes Bristow on the far side. Slide to the right. He's in. Ipslinger, Rozek, Bristow. Crimmins. Here comes Ipslinger. Here's Dahl. Leah Evelyn. Here comes Cassidy Bristow. Too wide. That'll make it 9-6. 9-6. Serve number 2 coming up for McDermott. Dahl gets it over as Kelly Norman is in, and it'll be a point to Pine River-Backus. So that'll send back Bristow for her serve. Right to left. Librero. Corander, and the Librero gets it right back in. That'll make it 9-8. Serve number 2 coming up for Bristow. And Bristow will be out and in number 12, Rhiannon Henneken. Right to left on your dashboard or at your dining room table. McDermott. Dahl with the free one almost. It's dug and pancake good. Riley. Evelyn. Here comes Dahl. Dermond. Ipslinger. Dahl gets it over. As now Zoe Lenz sends it too far, and that takes it 9-all. Here on Pink Night, serve number 3 coming up. That'll be an ace. Oh, it will not be an ace. Too far, I guess. Well, it should be an ace. Yeah, it is. I'm mussed up. Evelyn with the set. Here comes Ella Dahl with a big swat. It's in. So this will be serve number 5. It makes it 9-11, and there's a timeout from Coach Ken. We'll take a timeout as well. It's your boy Matt Thurston here on Skeeter 101.5.
Station 371 in Pine River is your locally owned stop to restock on food, fuel, and baits. Right on Highway 371, Station 371 is stocked with bait, tackle, and snacks for your fishing or hunting excursions, quality Cenex gasoline, and off-road diesel, plus premium for boats, small engines, and classic cars. Keeping your car shining bright with their car wash. Don't forget your fishing and hunting license. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
There's way more than bowling at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria serves the best pizza in the Lakes area. Or feast on burgers, great appetizers, huge calzones, hoagies, and wings. They invite you to bring the whole family in for a great time. Open bowling offered 7 days a week. Ask about joining a league. Moonlight Bowling is every Saturday evening. Ask about group rates, birthday parties, and other specials at Community Bowl and Pizzeria, downtown Pine River, 218-587-3100.
Tigers up 11 to 9. As Hannikin still. Burns. Evelyn. Here comes in the middle, number 14. That's Callie Norman. Dahl now goes on it. Brizingler. Pilarski. Evelyn. Here comes in the middle, and that's going to be Callie Norman with the kill. Makes it 12 to 9 for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Serve number 6 coming up for Rihanna Hennigan. The Librero has to pancake it on the receive. Here it's Schmuck. Burns gets it up. Evelyn gets it up even higher. Ella Dahl, too late, just has to free ball it over for Upsala. In system, here they come. It's Zoe Lenners. Norman sends it over. Here comes Ipslinger. Burns, O'Reilly, Evelyn. Here comes Ella Dahl on the near side. The left side goes across court. McDermott with a great receive, and it's going to be touched by Margaret Crimmins, and that will stop the slide for Upsala as they will reach double digits and send back Dakota Soltis for service. 12 to 10, Bristow, Evelyn, Dahl. Here comes Ipslinger. Riley, Evelyn with the high. There it's going to send back over, and then Crimmins sends it back over. Excuse me, Callie Norman sends it over. Crimmins with the block. Leah Evelyn receives it. Crimmins sets it up. Bristow just has to free ball it back for Upsala. Back in system. Here comes Ipsling. It's going to be blocked at the wall, but it's going to stay on the Pine River-Backus side. Make it 12 to 11. Man, I want to know how I lost my first pencil. That one was sharp. (12 to 11). Number 5 is serve number 2. And it stays on. Oh, it goes over. Oh, no, it stays on the Pine River-Backus side. So that'll make it 12 to 12. Serve number 3 coming up for Soltis. Big swat by Callie Norman, and she gets the kill. And they'll reach 13 first. Evelyn and Bucher switching out. So 13 to 12. Service goes to Kaylee Johnson. And Upsala not able to return it. So once again, Callie Johnson, right to left. Receive, here comes Ipslinger. Dahl. Johnson. Here comes Crimmins with a huge pancake, and it gets over, and then it becomes 4 hits for Pine River-Backus. That'll make it 14 to 13. As Guinevere Rosick checks out, and in checks Haley Ludke. 14 to 13. Here's Ella Dahl with a big swat, and it's too much. 14 all. Service number 2 coming up. I got it up high. I don't know what to tell you. I got it up high. I can unplug everything again. It's cool. Okay, try this. 14 all becomes Tigers 15 to 14. So this will be serve number 1. For Caitlin Riley, right to left. Here comes Pilarski. Johnson. And here is a rip by Ariana Burns. 16 to 14. Is that better? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Ace for Burns. 17 to 14. Service number 3 coming up. In system back by Upsala. Ella Dahl just has to free ball it over. It's received, set, and then sent back over just with one hand. Here's Ella Dahl set for Burns. Burns whomps it. McDermott, and there's Librera. Dakota Solstice can't hang on to it, and that will be that. So 18 to 14. We'll be right back. Take a break on Skeeter 101.5. Time is it? 7:40. Okay.
We're on a path to a lower carbon future, and pipelines continue to play a crucial role in providing the energy we need. The energy that powers industry, grows food, and fuels the cars, trucks, and planes that keep our economy moving. Enbridge pipelines are an important part of the energy transition and essential to delivering the energy Minnesota relies on today and tomorrow. Learn more at enbridge.com.
So 18 to 14 here. On pink out night for Pine River-Backus Tigers hosting Upsala Cardinals. That little girl during the whole time out stared at something on the wall, and she's continuing to stare at the wall. She sat down, and she's still staring at it. Holy good Lord, it's good to be young. I can't even twist like that. Now, whistle blows. We're back 18 to 14. Burns. Riley, excuse me. With the serve. Here it comes back. Dahl with the serve. Here's Burns with it. Gets it over. Ipslinger. Received by Riley. Sent over by Buchers, and it's going to be good. 19 to 14. So serve number 5 coming up for Librero, Caitlin Riley. As Upsala sends it over, Buchers, Johnson, Dahl. Here comes Ipslinger with a big swat. Cassie Bristow. Kaylee Johnson, Bristow back at it at the line, and it's not going to make it over. That'll make it 19 to 15. Yeah. That'll send back Isabel Ripplinger. 19 to 15 as Corin McDermott checks out. Bristow receives it, sent over by Hannah Heisen. Bagged by Burns with a big swat. Here comes Hannah Heisen. She big swats it. Bristow. Johnson. In the middle is Buchers. Buchers is received. Here's Hannah Heisen again. Bristow with the receive. Johnson with the set. Slide to the right to Ella Dahl, and it's going to fall. That'll make it 20 to 15. Hannah Heisen just couldn't defend that right side. 20 to 15 service number 1 coming up for Ella Dahl. 3 steps and a jump serve. Ipslinger has to work to get it over. Samantha Pilarski has to free ball it. Sent over freely by Burns. Pilarski, Johnson, Riley. Bristow just has to free ball it from the middle to middle. Here comes Hannah Heisen. Bristow. Buchers. Ipslinger. Burns. Johnson. Bristow in the middle got tied up with Kaylee Johnson, and she couldn't make it. So 20 to 16. That's just, girls running into each other. No space. Sierra Bensi. Johnson. Here comes Cassidy Bristow, and she's got the kill. Now we'll make it 21-16. And that'll give Buchers. Mimi Buchers serve right to left on your dashboard or at your dining room table, wherever you may be this evening. Thanks for hanging out. Ripslinger, Rosette, Lenz, Riley, and it touches the roof. And that'll be that. Still completely crowded, noise on Skeeter. You may have to completely dump out and try it again to reset the microphone. That's cool, because that's what I got time for. I will do it 21-17. I'll get it done at the end of this set. Pilarski. Here comes Margaret Crimmins. Number 11 is Genevieve Rozek, and she can't get it over. That'll make it 22-17. You have serve one to number 21. And that is Ariana Burns, right to left. Schmuck, Isabel Ripslinger. Now sent over by number 11, Rozek. Evelyn Bristow in the middle with a kill, 23-17. So we're going to have a rotation here as number 15 as Lily Barkas will check in for Margaret Crimmins. Lily Barkas, 9th grader, checks in. Service number 2 for Burns. 23-17, make it 24-17 now as Upsala can't send it back over. So this will be set point 1, 24-17. 9th graders in there, living the dream right now as Ipsinger and the reason brings it over. Evelyn with the set. The 9th grader was in there, Ella Dahl. Evelyn with the set. Here's the little 9th grader with the schmuck. Lily Barkas. Dahl. Evelyn. This time over to Norman, and Norman can't get it over. That'll be 24-18. Set point number 2. Service number 1 by Hannah Heesen. Received by Burns. Evelyn Bristow. Sent back over by Evelyn and not good enough. 24-19. Set point number 3. Service number 2 by Heesen. Evelyn with the set. Here comes Callie Norman. Heesen from her knees is able to get it up high enough for Pilarski to get it over. Here's Bristow. It'll be sent over in 2, and it confuses, and we'll make it 24-20 now. Set point number 4 coming up. Serve number 3 for Hannah Heesen. Bristow. Evelyn. Here's Bristow again into the net. 24-21. And we set point number 5 coming up. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Here on Skeeter 101.5, High School Girls Volleyball.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools offers a variety of community education programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community. Making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family, prbschools.org.
Yeah. School, man. Stay in school, kids, for real life. Nothing. So 24-21, set point number 5 coming up, and Hannah Heesen is serving for the Upsala Cardinals. 9th grader Lily Barkas, Callie Norman, Leah Evelyn is your front row, Bristow, Barnes, and Riley in the back. Heesen, left to right, Burns, Barkas with the set, and they're going to say 2 people touched it as Evelyn and Barkas both touched it. Set point number 6, service number 4 from Heesen. Burns, Evelyn, Bristow just finger rolls it over. Heason will have to set it. It's free balled over by Pilarski. Bristow, Evelyn. Here's Lily Barkas almost as their libero is able to. Bristow, Evelyn. Here comes Callie Norman. And they're able to get it, serve it, and then Pilarski just has to free ball it over. Callie Norman for Bristow in the middle. Bristow now having a middle battle. And now we'll finally fall for Zoe Leonard. So 24-23, set point number 7 coming up. Serve number 5 for Heason. Burns, Evelyn, Bristow, too far. We're all up at 24. 24 all set. Oh, this isn't even a set point anymore. So I don't even know how. Heason, Burns, Evelyn. Here comes Callie Norman. Heason with the receive. Zoe Leonard sends it over in 2. Evelyn, Norman, Burns. Here's Evelyn receiving it again. Norman will set it to the middle for Bristow. Bristow will free ball it, and they're going to call. Oh, I even got this up. I don't know. I'm going to call something. Heason comes out, though. It's 25-24, Pine River-Backus. And number 12 is going back for service number 1. And that is going to be Rihanna Henneken, right to left, 25-24. So I guess it's still set point. Set point 9. Oh, I guess set point 8. Or this should be serve 1 here. And it's going to be 25 all. Bristow will check in. Hanneken checks out. The 9th grader, Lily Barkas, checks out. And in is Crimmins. 25 all. It's going to be number 5 for service number 1. I guess this isn't a set point, but here's Dahl on the near side, left side, gets it over, and then she goes back and gets it again. So that'll make it 26-25. I'm so confused, but it sends back Bristow for service. Oh, nope, she was just going to get the ball. Guess they're going to send back Callie Johnson. 26-25. Evelyn checks out, Buchers checks in. No Ella Brewer, so wherever you are, Ella Brewer, good luck, good wishes, all of that. Whatever applies. Lipslinger tries to get it over. McDermott. Student section's riled up. They think they've got too many hits out of there, and now they're going to be called in the net, and that's going to make it 27-25. And be done with set number 1. We'll be right back. Yep. It won't work.
It's time now for some local high school sports action. Today's coverage is not possible without our great sponsors. Make sure you pay close attention and thank those supporters for being a part of tonight's action. It's time to head out for the call with our play-by-play announcer. Thank you for tuning in for our local sports action.
Pine River-Backus 27-25. Set 1. I gotta mention these. Plumbing, etc. Pine River, Barnum's Pine River, Napa, and Laco Heating and Air Pine River. 218 Fitness Pine River, Pequot Lakes, Bliss Saloon and Boutique. Watt Computer Solutions, Backus Lockers, Tremololo Communications, sorry about that. Country Doc Veterinarian Clinic and Plumbing, etc. Pine River. Mentioned during YLE only. Oh, don't read that part. Never mind. Burns checks in. Crimmins or Norman checks out as the after this I gotta your boy drank a lot of water today. I don't know why. I was just on a water kick. Oh, mainly because I've been doing, never mind what I've been doing, but I've been drinking more water. So be thankful for that. Left to right, here comes first service from Isabel Ringlinger. And Buchers with the first kill on her first swipe. So that'll make it. Ella Dahl for service 1. And not good enough. So I'll make it 1-all. And send back. Sierra Bensi as Johnson and now Bristow with a kill. Service can't be returned. That'll make it 3-1. As Buchers is now serving. 3-1. Receive Pilarski. Zoe Lentz too far. 4-1 for Pine River-Backus. That'll be serve number 2. Receive. Pilarski will set it for Heisen, and Heisen will be blocked by Bristow, but it stays on Bristow's side. 4-2. Service number 1 coming up for Pilarski. Where did Pilarski left to right? Burns. Johnson. Here's Bristow in the middle with a kill. 5-2. For a moment, I didn't think they were going to give that to them. That will also send back Burns for service. All right, I restudied it. Heisen. That's for number 11, Genevieve Rozek. Bristow with the big reach. Here comes Bristow in the middle again. Zoe Lenz. Callie Johnson. Here comes Bristow. Bristow will get the kill, and that'll make it 6-2 as it is touched at the line. And give service number 2 to Burns. Still just picking up crowd noise. It's awesome. I love having world-class equipment to work with. It's awesome. Good times.
Communities prosper and grow when you bank. First National Bank has been serving the Lakes area since 1902, with their focus being on their customers and our communities. They are your hometown bank with hometown pride. First National Bank wishes all the area sports teams the best of luck and are happy to help bring you the live coverage. First National Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 branches from Walker to Baxter. Visit www.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Pequot Lakes Super Value offers simple and convenient curbside pickup. Order online at shop.pequotlakessupervalue.com. We shop for you and you simply pick them up at our front door. Save on gas too, earning 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. For quality service and freshness, shop Pequot Lakes Super Value. Good luck, area teams.
So Burns will start serving again. Ripplinger. Eisen. Here comes Zoe Lentz. Johnson and Bristow tag team, and Bristow get it over. That'll make it 8-2. Service number 4 coming out. I don't know what to do for you, guy. I mean, Ripplinger, Eisen. And Bristol blocks it. We'll keep it over there as Rozek tries, and the girls are smart enough not to touch it. That'll make it 9-2. Service number 5 coming up for Burns. Right to left. Ring Ipslinger. Eisen sends it over on 2. Unfortunately, she sends it too far. 10-2. Service number 6. Whole school's pinked out. It's good to see. I ain't got my little pink thing over. Oh, that gets over somehow. Here comes Bristow. Ripplinger. This one goes wide for the girls. That'll make it 10-3. Send back Corin McDermott, the senior, for service. Left to right. Evelyn Johnson. Here's Callie Norman on the left side to the center. Ripplinger, Burns, Johnson in the middle is Bristow. She tries to go deep with it. Zoe Lentz goes too far. Burns will get it though. Riley, excuse me. And sent over by Norman. And Zoe Lentz is unrelentless as she will get the kill finally. And that'll make it 10-4. I don't know what to do for you, guys. Don't know what to do for you. Left to right. She doesn't need no set. She almost takes out the referee. 11-4. So that'll be a service error. And serve number 1 coming up for Callie Norman. Oh my goodness. Norman will get it received. Dakota Soltis. Norman. As Carolyn McDermott tried to play that one, but it came in too fast, too hot. That'll send back Callie Norman for service number 2. Right to left, and that'll be service error. Oopsie. 12-5. Getting a little better. Soltis back for service. Left to right. Burns. Johnson. Ella Dahl. Ripplinger. Ripplinger gets it over. Ella Dahl with the layout. Pilarski. Ripplinger. Cassidy Bristow and Burns lays out. Can't get to it. It makes it 12-6. Service. coming from Soltis. 12-6 as it's in the net. I'll make it 13-6. And it'll be service error by, I think, Callie Johnson. Yeah, we'll just blame her anyways. 13-7 now. It's Pilarski gets service. Here comes Buchers. McDermott. Pilarski with the whomp and Buchers with the block, but it gets through. 13-8. Service number 2 coming up for Pilarski. Oh, no, it's number 9, excuse me. Was Pilarski, did she not do it last time? Number 9 is Haley Ludke. Riplinger. Burns. Riley. Ella Dahl. Left to right. Soltis. Riplinger. Burns. Johnson. Here comes Callie Norman. McDermott with the receive. Set. Here comes Riplinger with a big rip. Johnson and Buchers. McDermott with a set. Here comes Riplinger. Just has to free ball it over. Elia Dahl gets it. Here comes Buchers. Great volley by both teams. And now it's going to be called. They're going to say it was a double touch. That'll make it 14-8. That volley was getting there. We'll have a timeout. It's your boy Matt Thurston here on Skeeter 101.5 KFGI.
When you need an appliance repair and you have decided to do it yourself, keep it simple. Get those parts from Wide's Major Appliance. Check out one of their completely reconditioned and warranted pre-owned appliances. For major appliances without the major price, plus parts and services, see Wide's across from Lake Spring on Oak Street, Brainerd. Also ask about multiple purchase discounts.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like the PRB Activities page on Facebook for information on Booster Club events and fundraisers. The Booster Club could use your help with great events and fundraisers, all giving back to the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information, email prboosterclub, 1@gmail.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month, 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Booster Club and all its members.
Ninth grader Auburn Burns checks in for number 14, Callie Norman. And Burns will be serving 14-8. Callie Burns in for service. Excuse me, Autumn Burns. And service error. So 14-9 now. And it's Riplinger for service. As the girls, Buchers is able to send it over. Pilarski sends it over. Burns, the ninth grader, gets in there. She receives it correctly, and Pilarski cannot receive it correctly. 15-9. The first service for Ella Dahl. As Riley checks out and Buchers checks in. Or Bristol maybe checks in. Double hit there. Nope. Hazen will send it over. It'll hit the top of the net, get over. Here comes Burns. She whomps it. Pilarski puts it up. Heisen tries to get it over. She does get it over. Here's Callie Johnson. Bristow in the middle. Gets tied up into the net. It gets over. Heisen just has to free ball it, and it won't go far enough. 16-9. Service number 2 coming up for Ella Dahl. Ella Dahl and company. 16-9, 3 steps and a jump serve into the net. And that's going to be an ace for Miss Dahl. 17-9. 17-9. Service number 3 is a service error. And I'll bring up service number 1. For some Sierra Bense. And Pine River-Backus Tigers unable to return it. 17-11. Service number 2 for Sierra Bense. Ace now for Bense. And she will be on her 3rd serve here. Did that kid just wave to me in the middle? Burns. Johnson. Here comes Bristol. She'll get it tapped at the wall. Does get over some Burns. Johnson and Bristol will try it again in the middle, and this time Bristol is successful. That'll make it 18-12. Oh. Service 1 coming from Buchers, or are they gonna sub in Callie Norman and Leah Evelyn. Evelyn will get the serve. 18-12. Evelyn, right to left on your dashboard or at your dining room table, wherever you may be this evening. Thank you for joining us. Zoe Lentz goes too far. That'll make it 19-12. I don't know why. $19-12. We're having some, the referee, coaches are saying something. Coach Hershey has now showing the lineup, and I think they were trying to say a rotation error. Evelyn, right to left. Ripplinger, Pilarski. Here comes Zoe Lenz. Evelyn, Johnson. Serves it for Burns. Burns near to far. And Soltis has a confused, I don't know look on her face. And she still looks bewildered as she has blue shoes on. Well, I guess there's a couple other girls with blue shoes on. Right to left, service number 3, 21-12. Pilarski, Zoe Lenz. Burns has to defend herself, and then she gets it set back, and she pops it over, and the girls can't get it back over. 21-12. That's called a Pelgemon, when you can read it forward and backwards. The numbers, forward and Pelgemon. I just remember that from, don't worry. 21-12, Skeeter 101.5. We'll take a break. Girls High School Varsity Volleyball. Pine River-Backus up a set. Set 1 they took. Set 2, 21-12.
Communities prosper and grow when you bank locally. Everyone benefits. First National Bank has been serving the Lakes area since 1902, with their focus being on their customers and our communities. They are your hometown bank with hometown pride. First National Bank wishes all the area sports teams the best of luck and are happy to help bring you the live coverage. First National Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 branches from Walker to Baxter. Visit www.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC.
Remember, FDIC, that means the federal government insures any deposit up to, I think it's like $250 or $500. That's what FDIC means. It's a federal insurance. Evelyn, right to left, service. It will be received. Pilarski will set it. Here comes Zoe Lentz, and Bristol says, not here, because I have a border, what do you call it? Border 2212. Border plan or something? I don't know. I'm not political. 22-12, Evelyn, right to left. Right side to center. Pilarski sends it over in 2, and she will turn around and smile quite largely as she is quite pleased with herself for being smart enough to see the hole. Pilarski. Bristol will receive it. Johnson, Bristow back, and it's down. That'll make it 23-13. Service number 1 by Burns coming up. 23. Heisen has to, Zoe Lenz just has to free ball it. Burns, Johnson to the middle as Callie Norman got sweet air, but it got rejected and sent back. Here comes Upsala and company, can't send it back. That makes it 24-13 in the set point 1. Yeah, this is, set point 1. Service number 2 for Burns. It's received and sent back over. Here's Bristow and Johnson. Reverse rolls, and there's a reason why Johnson's the setter and not the hitter. So I make it 24-14 in the set point number 2. They will send back Heisen for service. Evelyn, Johnson, Bristow on the right side. It will be in the net, and that's that. Set number 2, 25-14.
Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stumper brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 41 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your
Wide's major appliance in America's iconic brand, Crosley. In the business with used and
This has been a local sports presentation on R&J Broadcasting. Thank you for joining us. And again, thanks to all of our great sponsors for helping to bring you tonight's action. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule at rjbroadcasting.com. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.
Studios. We're going back to Hawaii. Join myself and Bernie as we invite R&J Broadcast Incorporated listeners to join us on a tour of the Hawaiian Islands, February 22nd through March 3rd. Become immersed in Hawaiian culture while taking in the breathtaking views of Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. We'll make stops at several must-see attractions, starting with Pearl Harbor on Oahu. Next, we fly to the Big Island and visit Hawaii Volcanoes National Park. Our last island is Maui, where we learn about the Pacific's vast ocean life at the Maui Ocean Center, and we'll see so much more. We'll experience the authentic luau, and there will be lots of leisure time for you to enjoy Hawaii. 3 islands, Oahu, the Big Island, and Maui. Visit holidayvacations.com, keyword RJ, or call 888-557-1020 for a free brochure.
Station 371 in Pine River is your locally owned stop to restock on food, fuel, and baits. Right on Highway 371, Station 371 is stocked with bait, tackle, and snacks for your fishing or hunting excursions, quality Cenex gasoline, and off-road diesel, plus premium for boats, small engines, and classic cars. Keeping your car shining bright with their car wash. Don't forget your fishing and hunting license. Station 371 on Highway 371 in Pine River. Thank you for supporting local business.
Oh, Johnson. Pilarski. Buchers. Heisen. Buchers. Dahl just free balls it over. Soltis. Pilarski. Here comes Hannah Heisen. Into the net. Callie Norman. Callie Johnson. Buchers sends it over. Here comes Pilarski with a big womp too far, and that'll make it 2-all. Number Cassie Bristow coming in for number 13, Ava Burns. All right, see if I can sharpen this pencil real quick. Served 2-2. Ella Dahl, Riplinger, Pilarski, Heisen, Johnson with the set. Buchers free balls it over, and it's going to be called .4 over the line. They're going to say she stepped over the line. So that'll make it 2-3. 3-2. Yeah, Sierra Bentz is the server, but it goes too far for Upsala in the return and receive. So I'll make it 3-all. Well, I dumped everything and tried it again. Back and forth the girls go. This one too far by Zoe Lentz. I'll make it. .4-3. Ring Lipser. Zoe Lentz with the big swat. Callie Johnson with the delayed pancake. Buchers from the center. Soltis, Heisen. Cassidy Bristow, Gary Johnson. Here comes Ariana Burns. She gets blocked at the wall. They get it over. Bristow in the back line. Great receive pancake. Burns bumps into Buchers. Buchers hits it. Burns gets it over. Crimmins, Johnson. Here comes Buchers. And Buchers finally ends it. Makes it at 5-3. Service number 3 coming up for Callie Norman. Excuse me, Rihanna Henneken. Oh, shoot. Plumbing Exceptional, Pine River. Pine River-Backus can't get it over. That'll make it 5-4. And give service to Polarski. 5-4. Country Dock Veterinarian Clinic, Turmoil Backus Locker, Lakeco Heating and Power, Watt Computer System, Bliss Salon Boutique 218. As PRB unable to get it back over in system, 5-all. Sent over by Polarski. There, that should be sharp enough. It's not touched, or it is touched by Hannikin. They're going to say it was touched by Hannikin, so let me make it 6-5 for Upsala. Service number 3 for Polarski. As Bukers is able to get it over, that makes it 6-6. Oh no, 6-6-6. It's the devil. That'll send back Ella Dahl for service number 1. 6-6. 2-3 steps and a jump serve. Riplinger, Heisen, Zoe Lentz, too much. Pine River now 7. Upsala 6. Service number 2 for Ella Dahl coming up here in set 3. Pine River-Backus 2-0. Soltis, Heinen, Zoe Lentz, Bukers, Johnson, Burns with the finger roll, kill, 8-6. Service number 3 coming up for Miss Ella Dahl, but not before timeout by Coach Ken. It's your boy Matt Thurston here on Skeeter 101.5 FM.
There's way more than bowling at Community Bowl and Pizzeria in Pine River. Community Bowl and Pizzeria serves the best pizza in the Lakes area. Or feast on burgers, great appetizers, huge calzones, hoagies, and wings. They invite you to bring the whole family in for a great time. Open bowling offers 7 days a week. Ask about joining a league. Moonlight Bowling is every Saturday evening. Ask about group rates, birthday parties, and other specials at Community Bowl and Pizzeria, downtown Pine River, 218-587-3100.
Oh, thank you. Water. You guys know you can catch the interviews that we'll get on the Coaches Show called The Locker Room, presented by the 40 Club on 4 p.m. on Thursdays on 3WIAM 1270, 96.3, and AM, KKI and AM 930, 103.1 The Gobbler. Dahl, 8-6 service, right to left, and this will be a service error. She goes outside. So that will make it 8-7. And send back Karen McDermott for service. And it's service error as well. So that'll make it 9-7. And send back Bukers. So Bukers, no steps needed. She just whomps it. Rimplinger, Polarski, Zoe Lentz can't get it over. And that'll make it 10-7. Service number 2 for Bukers. It's both Coach Ken and Coach Hershey locking, pacing in front of Soltis. I know Zoe Lentz got it over Genevieve Rosick, and it's going to be touched by Pine River-Backus. Makes it 10-8. So that'll bring service up for Soltis. As Dahl checks out and Riley checks in. Soltis, left to right, service error. 11-8, Pine River-Backus Tigers. Ariana Burns back for service, right to left. She's on the far side. And she goes to the middle. Carolyn McDermott. Number 3 is Sarah Bentz. And Polarski gets it into the net. That'll make it 12-8. Service number 2 by Burns. Kaylee Johnson's checking out, and in is number 8, Marin Lindquist. The freshman, Marin Lindquist, is on the front line. Burns, McDermott, Sensei, Ripplinger, Riley, Johnson, Burns now saves it. Soltis into the bench, and that'll make it 13-8. So service number 3 for Burns coming in. So it's now Bristow, Norman, and Marin Lindquist. Callie, Norman, Bristow, and Lindquist. Evelyn, Riley, and Burns serving for Pine River-Backus, as this one will be a service error. That'll make it 13-9. That will send back Haley Ludke for service right to left. Burns. Evelyn with the set. Bristow on the right side. She's got herself out. So that'll make it 13-10. Should make it 14-10. Dahl checks in. 14-9 is now number 13. Ava Burns checks in for service number 1. 14-9, right to left. On your dashboard or at your dining room table, wherever you may be this evening. It is received by Sins. And Marin Lindquist unable to get it. Lindquist will get checked out for Bristow. Riley and Burns switch out as well. 14-10. Service coming from Ripplinger. Pine River-Backus in system, gets it back over. Pilarski, Burns, Evelyn. Here comes Ella Dahl, and it's going to be in. Kill, 15-10. So I'll bring up service number 2. Oh, that'll bring up service number 1, excuse me. For Callie Johnson. Kaylee Johnson, Kaylee Johnson. Kaylee, right to left, is received. Pancaked by Bristow, sends it over freely. Ripslinger, Bukers, Johnson. Here comes Ella Dahl. Kill, 16-10. And this is starting to rile up the crowd and the bench. Student section up now, starting with the chant. 16-10, service number 2 for Johnson. Here comes Heisen. Bristow, Johnson, Dahl, Ripplinger. Pilarski gets it over. Johnson set by Norman. Bukers just free balls it over. Here comes Pilarski, and it's in. So I'll make it 16-11. And we'll send back Sierra Bentz for service. Riley, Johnson. Here comes Bukers. Ripplinger, Pilarski, Heisen. Riley, Johnson, and Bukers can't help the misdirection. Sierra Bend's too far. That'll be a service error. Make it 17-12. And that'll send Caitlin Riley back for service. 17-12 here in set number 3. As it'll be whomped hard and received by Ludke. Sent over by Heisen. Over and 2 by Dahl. Upsala paying attention. Here's Zoe Lentz into the net, and that'll make it 18-12. And give. Caitlin Riley, service number 2. Here comes Heisen. Riley. Dahl. Here comes Burns on the near side. He gets a kill. That'll make it 19-12. And the bench is feeling it. The student section is feeling it. And there's a timeout by Coach Ken and company. We'll take a timeout as well.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Probably got all the tribal members digging trash or something. 19-12, we're back live. (19-12). Been a great evening of volleyball, especially for the Pine River-Backus Tigers. Pequot Lakes is up 2-1 over St. Cloud Cathedral. They took set 1, 25-15, dropped set 2 to 25-20, and took set 3, 25-20. Devin reports a service error. We'll make it 19-13 here. That will also send back Pilarski for service. 19-13, left to right. Bristow, Johnson. Here comes Mimi Bukers, and she's got it, 20-13. That will send back Miss Ella Dahl for service. 3 steps and a jump serve. Let's see it. 1, 2, and 3, jump serve. Pilarski, Heisen. Here comes Zoe Lentz. It's blocked at the wall. Up, Johnson, Bukers with the set. Here's Bristow with the finger roll. Upsala able to stay with it. Bristow, Johnson, Bukers, Ripplinger, Heisen with the stretch. She got no help, 21-13. And service number 2 for Miss Ella Dahl coming up. 21-13 here in set number 3. 2 sets and a jump. Ripplinger, Heisen. Here comes number 6. That's Lydia Coquette. As now Burns with a big swat and a big kill. 22-13. Set number 3 by Ella Dahl coming up. But we will actually have a substitution. Number 7, Aubrey Wirtz. Aubrey Wirtz, the 11th grader, is now in 10th grader, excuse me. Aubrey Wirtz, right to left. Soltis, Pilarski. Here comes Zoe Lenz. Burns, Riley, Johnson, Bristow, Ripplinger. Ripplinger's partner, Lydia Coquette, couldn't do it. That'll make it 23-13. And give service number 2 to number 7. And this one will be a service error into the net. So she got out there, got a couple serves. That's pretty awesome. 23-14 now. Hannah Heisen, left to right, near to far, and it's service error. That'll make it 24-14. Match point 1. And will be serve number 1 for Mimi Bukers. Yeah. Pilarski sets it for zones. For Zoe. And that'll make it 24. Now I'm losing this. 24-15. Service 1 coming from Soltis. Right to left, match point 2. Johnson, Bristow is her only one up front. Soltis, Pilarski, Coquette, Johnson, Here comes Ariana Burns. It's in the net, and it's done. 25-15. Match. 3-0. We'll take a commercial break, see if we can't figure this out.
Great people, economic viability, a wonderful place to live. Pine River, Backus, and PRB Schools. PRB Schools is a small school district with large district opportunities, providing activities and classes that involve students, making sure every student has everything to be successful. PRB Schools offers a variety of community education programs, a great way to learn new skills hands-on with others within the community, making connections with families, being involved with the community, becoming a community family. PRBschools.org.
Hannikin Insurance Agency is proud to support today's radio coverage. Hannikin Insurance has been serving families and businesses in central Minnesota for over 30 years. By working with an independent agency like Hannikin Insurance, the process of finding insurance that is appropriate for your goals and budget is simplified. Contact Hannikin Insurance Agency in Pine River, Little Falls, Pierce, or Brainerd online at HannikinInsurance.com. Let Hannikin Insurance give you the peace of mind that comes from knowing your financial situation is secure.
Communities prosper and grow when you bank locally. Everyone benefits. First National Bank has been serving the Lakes area since 1902, with their focus being on their customers and our communities. They are your hometown bank with hometown pride. First National Bank wishes all the area sports teams the best of luck and are happy to help bring you the live coverage. First National Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 branches from Walker to Baxter. Visit www.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC.
Save on your groceries and gas each week just by shopping at your locally owned Pequot Lakes Super Value on Patriot Avenue in Pequot Lakes. Pequot Lakes Super Value offers simple and convenient curbside pickup. Order online at shop.pequotlakessupervalue.com. We shop for you and you simply pick them up at our front door. Save on gas too, earning 10 cents of savings on gas for every $100 spent on groceries. For quality service and freshness, shop Pequot Lakes Super Value. Good luck, area teams.
You know Wide's Major Appliance in Brainerd for being the best in the business when it comes to used and reconditioned appliances, parts, and service. Well, Wide's Major Appliance now sells new appliances as an authorized retailer of America's iconic brand, Crosley, featuring Crosley's 10-year limited warranty. You don't need to go anywhere else. With new and used appliances, parts, service, they are your one-stop appliance shop. For major appliances without the major price, see Wide's Major Appliance on Oak Street in Brainerd.
The PRB Boosters are happy to sponsor coverage of the Tigers. Like the PRB Activities page on Facebook for information on Booster Club events and fundraisers. The Booster Club could use your help with great events and fundraisers, all giving back to the students of Pine River-Backus schools. For information, email PRBBoosterClub1@gmail.com. Meetings are the first Monday of every month, 6 p.m. at the school. Good luck, Tigers, from the PRB Booster Club and all its members. Communities prosper and grow when you bank locally. Everyone benefits. First National Bank has been serving the Lakes area since 1902, with their focus being on their customers and our communities. They are your hometown bank with hometown pride. First National Bank wishes all the area sports teams the best of luck and are happy to help bring you the live coverage. First National Bank is locally owned and operated with 10 branches from Walker to Baxter. Visit www.fnbnorth.com. Member FDIC. Schrupp Excavating LLC is ready to serve you with any excavation project. Schrupp Excavating provides residential and commercial new construction site prep, demolition, road and driveway construction, basements, septic system design and installation, stump or brush removal, and delivery of sand, gravel, rock, dirt, and more. 41 years and still digging it right. Schrupp Excavating will have your project done right and on time. Serving Pine River, Backus, Pequot Lakes, and all their surrounding communities. Schrupp Excavating LLC, online at shruppexcavating.com.
There are many things to consider when buying a used appliance, like reliability. Will it work in the future? Or after a few days, does it sound something like this? Call Wides today, Brainerd's most trusted name in used appliances. At Wides, the sale doesn't end when you walk out the door. They have factory-trained technicians and in-home or in-shop service to serve you better. Give them a call at 829-5292. The name to remember in used appliances is Wides.
This has been a local sports presentation on R&J Broadcasting. Thank you for joining us. And again, thanks to all of our great sponsors for helping to bring you tonight's action. You can check out our upcoming broadcast schedule at rjbroadcasting.com. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.